Once Human seems like a solid survivor looter shooter. Endzone 2. Privacy policy. Go, go. Hey, this isn't a football game. Or is it? Could be. We don't know yet. We're not in the game. Maybe this is NFL Blitz 2077. Why is the music getting louder? Take it easy with the crescendo, please. This game has the longest load times out of anything that we've played so far.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm going to look over your shoulder while you help our settlers set up.
Settlers set up a new home. By the way, I'm Ella. Hello, Ella.
Out here in the wasteland, you'll find ruins and other interesting places. More important, however, is that we find a suitable site where we can establish a settlement.
Okay. This area displays orders and warnings for the entire game map. This information is always available regardless of what you're currently looking at with the camera. Select one or more vehicles.
Let's go.
At the moment, all our settlers are in the Pathfinder, and you can explore the surrounding area with them. But time is tight. When the water in the Pathfinder is used up, everyone inside will die of thirst.
Oh no!
All clear.
That sounds bad.
New instructions? Let's go. Let's go.
Am I supposed to be building down here or not?
Where are we going? Engine running.
I thought, where's the tutorial when I need it? Tutorial, where are you? Fucking help me.
I'm at the wheel. Engine running.
She was too thirsty. Oh no! Can I go out into the woods? Can we build a base?
Engine running.
We're in the park. Fire. Okay, hang on. I don't understand. Why? What is happening? In the rear with the gear.
I'm at the wheel. All clear.
Let's try again, I guess. Maybe I'm not supposed to move around while the tutorial's going on. I don't know. Okay, we're trying again.
I'm pleased to
Sorry,
meet
the
you.
load time is like
I'm going to
fucking
look over your
painful.
shoulder while you help out here in the wasteland. You'll find ruins and other interesting. At the moment, all our settlers are in the Pathfinder, and you can explore the surrounding area with them. But time is tight. When the water in the Pathfinder is used up, everyone inside will die of thirst.
This area displays orders and warnings for the entire game map. This information is always available regardless of where you currently look at in the camera. Okay, select one or more vehicle to move them with right click. Got it. Habitable zones settled. Okay.
Let's go.
Am I supposed to...
Let's go.
Is it a dot on the mini-map? Yeah, it could be. Mini-map. Mini-map, dongus.
We have found a new zone. Take a look at it when you get a chance.
Okay.
It might be worth it to build a new settlement on it.
Hope you find water soon. We're drinking our own piss back here. Peanut, you know, you're not in the truck. You're just at home, probably watching the stream. You don't have to drink piss. It's okay. The properties of the currently viewed habitable area are displayed above the map, provided it has been uncovered. I don't know why the game wouldn't tell me to go to the waypoint on the mini-map, because it was like, make a habitable zone, or whatever. It was the order. And I get that it was a mini thing on the mini-map, but I mean, like... Okay. Like, I don't know. Don't kink shame Peanut. What? I'm not kink shaming. I'm watching this for a few minutes and came to the conclusion that this is not a football game. I think you might be right. It is worth taking a look at this before settling. The individual piece of information can be clicked on to jump to the respective position with the camera. Okay.
Got it?
Got it. It's weird how it completely hid the or I guess it revealed the entire map. Huh. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
On my way. On my way.
What?
All clear.
This transfer point serves as an access point for vehicles and connects your zone with the surrounding wasteland. Look for an ascent on the perimeter of your new zone where you can place the access point.
Like, this is, I think red means no. I guess so. Like, it was just, well, the reason I thought that it would had to be built partway out here was because it said this is how you, like, connect this lower area to this area, and because it wouldn't let me drive up here. But I guess, no, bad ground type. It's all bad. So I think I need to rotate this, but like this doesn't, mouse wheel doesn't rotate the actual object. Clicking and dragging doesn't do it. Does this need to? No. Oh, clicking the mouse wheel does it. Yeah, thank you.
You have to find a location that is supposed to become the center of the settlement.
You have to click the
Once
mouse
chosen,
wheel.
you won't be able to change the location again. As a result, make sure you place the town center near key resources, such as water, trees, and debris remnants. First off, we have to ensure survival. We need water so that we don't die of thirst. Build a jetty by a body of water and assign enough workers that our supply is secure.
Construction mode for individual buildings can be started via the construction menu. Some production buildings allow you to display the overview of their production chains by clicking in the upper arrow. By clicking several times on the number in the bottom corner, you can focus the camera on all the buildings of one type after another. Apparently is not what we're supposed to build. No, it is what I'm supposed to build. Produces water. Must be placed by a body of water. I think that's a swamp. It's when I go to... Oh, it's swampland. You're right. Okay. This is... Okay. You're right. Man. I'm not getting anything right in this game. It's too big brain for me. Five water carriers. We got plenty of free workers.
The jetty produces water as long as workers are assigned to it. Always make sure that sufficient water is available. If the supply runs low, assign more settlers to work at the jetty.
Music's even worse than the first Endzone. Oh, jeez.
Water alone is not enough to survive. We need to eat, too. Build a foraging hut near trees and assign manpower to it as well, so that the workers search for food.
We need to eat. Man, we're starving to death. Bunch of fucking crybabies. What a bunch of crybabies. Number of adult workers assigned to a building largely determines the productivity of the building. Okay.
The foraging hut produces food as long as there are sufficient resources in its vicinity.
Okay.
If a region's resources are used up at some point, you can relocate the work area of a foraging hut at any time. We need building materials to be able to build new buildings in the future too.
I love building
The
buildings.
wood-cutting lodge cuts down trees, which produces wood. If you run out of trees at some point, you can also relocate your work area.
Foraging huts are my jam. That's how we make our jam. That's for sure. Life jam.
Awesome. Your wood-cutting lodge is already producing.
Uh-huh.
By the way, a production site can produce faster when it stands near a depot. Although you don't have any depots, the town center has the same effect.
Oh. Okay. Well, I built my town depot next to a swamp. It sank into the swamp.
Besides wood, the most important building material is scrap. That's what the scrapyard is for. It collects scrap that lies around and takes apart old ruins.
Okay. No, don't do it, Striker. No, don't do it.
Well done. On the other hand, our settlers are
On the
still
other
sleeping
hand,
out in the open.
bad job.
We ought to change that before we enlarge this settlement any further. Shelters provide for housing and can boost the efficiency of your production runs. Each building belongs to one of 3 settlement branches. The more buildings that stand in one settlement branch of the settlement, the more these buildings progress in that branch. This progress enables us to do research on new buildings from that branch. More about research later on.
Okay.
But that's not all. Production buildings that have a dwelling from the same settlement branch nearby function distinctly more effectively too. If an ecological tent stands next to a jetty, then the jetty functions more effectively. In contrast, the scrapyard and wood-cutting lodge profit from economic tents.
Go live by those things. Everybody loves the ecological tent. Everybody does. And if you, unless you don't. All right. You might not love it, but your brain did. It's true. New research
As
available
long as
for
they have enough
ecology.
housing, our settlers will reproduce and have children.
Okay.
Children are tomorrow's manpower and can work as soon as they have grown up.
And can work right out of the womb. Settlers do be fucking.
Our settlement is thriving. Now we
good.
want to produce a new resource, plastic. Build a recycler to do that. If the scrapyard is nearby, the recycler produces faster.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. That's pretty solid details on all this stuff. Pretty cool. What you gotta do is you gotta put the barrel from over there, and then you gotta bring it over to here. That's the secret. That's what you really gotta do. You gotta reach down deep and bring in the barrels.
Buildings that process resources work faster when they are located near their source.
Uh-huh.
The recycler needs scrap to manufacture plastic.
You don't say.
That's why it benefits from being near the scrapyard.
Uh-huh. This game seems fine.
The toolmaker not only needs scrap, but wood as well. It's best when both resources are produced near him. But don't worry if you're not able to place him perfectly. Naturally, he'll attend to his work anyway.
Naturally. Lack of storage capacity. Who would have thought that you needed wood? Oh. New research available for economy. Is this an RTS? RTS with pause. It's like a colony management survival game is what it looks like. I don't know if we end up having any combat or anything.
Very good. Now we have plastic and tools, things which are needed in some buildings for production.
Football.
They are also important to be able to build more complex buildings in the first place. The settlement is growing, and soon the supplies won't be sufficient anymore. More settlers consume more food and water, too. Build a fishery to support the foraging hut.
We're doing it. Fish, 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 fish. Got 4 child or workers to be. kind of what are we waiting on here? Assign water carriers?
Though the fishery is more
My
effective than the
goodness.
foraging hut, it constantly uses up tools for its production. If there are no tools, then the fishery can't function.
Oh no.
Conversely, the fishery produces faster when tools are produced near it.
Okay.
Now, we also need cloth to be able to set up more tents. Cloth is produced from fibers, and we have to grow them first. To do this, build a plantation in the vicinity of fertile soil. The only way you can create a field is on fertile soil.
Okay. Probably didn't need to do 2, but here we are, building 2 though. Area under cultivation. Okay. Instruct the plantation to lay out a cultivation area. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, wait. So I shouldn't have built on here?
Well done. Up till now, we can only grow fibers. But if we find more types of seeds, then we can cultivate them on the plantation too. The fibers are crafted into cloth at a weaving mill. This requires water in addition to fibers. So make sure that sufficient supplies of water are always available.
We got clean water, don't you worry. Okay. Come on then.
Great! Now you can set up more tents
did
for
it.
our settlers to create space for new inhabitants. This is necessary too, because we're going to need a lot of hardworking hands.
I think I'm done.
Keep in mind to place the
this?
tents near the appropriate production buildings so that they can function more effectively.
That seems fine. Like, it's just I gotta. If there's really more to the game than like it really would have been better for it to just throw you into the deep end right off the bat rather than have you build a base from the start. I think that like generally it's you know how to, like a city builder works. Just give me a city that's partially built. But let's see. Post-apocalyptic city builder. Post-apocalyptic city builder. Set up resources. Set up resources. Expand your colony. Explore the waste land for supplies. Seems fine. I'm gonna give it a 3. It just seems like a city builder. Like it's not really anything wild. Something that would get a little grittier and more interesting. Yeah, like if it was a bit more like it doesn't have like events that happen. It doesn't seem to anyway, like Frostpunk does or anything. So I mean, it might have stuff like that, but it didn't have any of it fast enough where I think I'm gonna get into it. So, them's the breaks.